Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Since last episode I have fiddled with the design of my altar, and I also outlined this with black porcelain. We now have 4 of these mini multiblocks with spectral relays and lenses on. These boost the starlight a bit to the altar. Not that much though, so that's why we've got 4. And these gaps are for collector crystal multiblocks. We don't have any of those right now, but if we want them in the future, that's where they'll go. And we ended up having enough starlight to craft the starlight infuser. So now we can place this somewhere. I think I'll go in this gap here. So this is the design of the multi-block. It's surrounded by starlight, so I really should be making more of that. Okay, so I believe I can put rock crystals in here. You can use aquamarine, but I think you get more from these. So I'll pick a relatively big one. We can easily get loads of these. The multi-block is 7 by 7. Okay, you can just fit it there. It's perfect. Okay, that should be the structure. I just need 12 buckets of starlight, which might take a while. We have 4. Oh, and I did also reattune myself to Vicio. This is the one that you gain experience by traveling the world, which just means flying around. So I do have a lot of perk points. So we want to get to Singularity, because then all the other ones unlock as well. And no matter which way we go, it's 10 points. I'll go this way. There we go. Regen will be really nice for blood magic, so I might get these 3. And I also want maximum life. Whoa! We have blue hearts now. It looks like it does stack with the heart amulet, so that's very nice. Okay, we need 4 buckets left. This one rock crystal has given us all those. So if you can auto input to this, we can get a bunch of starlight for free basically, because rock crystals are everywhere. We also should get over to here, because then we can get more life recovery, and also more maximum life. Maybe I should move this, because I kind of want a path up to it. I don't want it connected to the path like this. Maybe I should connect it to this. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to move it to this chunk. Okay, so I want it coming off here. Okay, I think that's a much better place. I might be a bit far away from that, the starlight, but we can move that over to here. Okay, there we go. The crystal's still going, by the way. We have over 12 buckets now, so we're good. Okay, now moment of truth. Does this work? We have to tap it with the wand, don't we? Yes. There we go. And it does have a chance of using a starlight. It's a bit hard to see with the texture, but the middle one's missing here. Okay, for the iridescent altar, we're going to need 4 of these. And also a celestial crystal, which I remember you craft by dropping a few things in starlight, but I forgot what things. I think it's just a rock crystal and a piece of stardust. Nice, we have 4 of those now. I did get unlucky each time with a piece of starlight. I believe it is around a 50-50 chance, so 4 times in a row it used one. By the way, look at how much starlight we're getting now. It's all thanks to these things. Okay, I don't remember if this is true or not, but we'll do 1 rock crystal. This is a really bad one. It doesn't really matter because we're using it in the craft. So 1 rock crystal, 1 stardust. And I believe this turns into a cluster, making the particle effects, so I think it's correct. There we go. And now we have to wait until this is mature, which does take a long time, I think, but not that long. So we'll check up on that later, I guess. We should probably make more of those, because they are used in the controller recipe for these crystal clusters. Yes. This rock crystal is still going, by the way. Okay, we have every bit of this craft except the celestial crystal. While this is growing, I think we'll get into blood magic. We need 4 searing crystals from the mod that shall not be named, and 4 coagulated blood drops, which it's a drying rack recipe. We don't have blood. You can find this in the nether, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there is some. It's mostly orange though. Looks like this is the only use for coagulated blood, so I'll only make 4. Okay, now we wait 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. Brilliant, it's done. And now we can make the blood magic book. Okay, it gives us some rudimentary snares. So all we need to do is throw these at mobs and kill them, so we can get some demonic will. Okay, we got like 6. Most of them are good quality, except like this one. One thing we can do with blood magic is make the imperfect ritual stone. This with a lapis block makes it so we can make it nighttime whenever we want. So I want to make this as soon as possible. And it looks like it needs any blood orb really. So a tier 1 altar will be enough. It's made with steel, reinforced exoskeleton plate, a gold furnace, and demonic will. We can probably use the really bad one. Anyway, this plate is made with this. I assume it's a drop from something from Erebus. We don't have a waystone there yet. I'll definitely place one. Oh, I forgot you can't fly here. So we're looking for anything with an exoskeleton. That one works. And we need 18 of these. I saw that antlions drop them as well. Yeah, these things. There we go. Everything keeps poisoning me for like 1 second. Okay, we have 20. That is enough, but I'm not sure if we want more or not. It's easy enough to come back here. So we can make 2 of these. There we go. Yeah, the cluster is at stage 3, if you look on the right. Second text from the bottom. I think stage 4 is done, so we have to wait a tiny bit more. For the placement of the blood altar, I think I want a lot of space to upgrade this, but I don't remember how big it gets. Okay, I think the max tier blood altar is 23 by 23. So I think I can just bridge off here and then do it there. And then Abyssal Craft, I'll go down from this and do it here, if there's enough space. Or maybe do it over here. Yeah, in terms of chunks, I want it in the center. So I can't do it across here. I could do it in this chunk, but I'd like a little more space. So I'll do it here, I think. How about I center it on this? Okay, the path is a bit weird, but it'll make sense in a bit. I've calculated that the path needs to be here, going around like this if the altar is in the center of this chunk. This might be hard to measure. I think I'll still make the chunk grid, so it's easier to build. Okay, that's the center chunk. So there's a gap of 3 blocks from the center chunk into a gap of 3 blocks for the path. So that's easy to do. I shouldn't mess this up. Okay, this is the pattern. I need to put down the path and then all the blocks. Nice. I'm not sure how tall the tier 6 altar is. Okay, I searched up. It's really not that tall. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the blood altar is on that. Okay, so to make the first blood orb, we need a Lordic runestone of fire and 2000 LP. So getting this, I believe we can do this. We have the runestone crafter and we have spare scorching crystals. And we make this via this way. Okay. We need a bunch of Lordic stone, so I think we need to make... Wait, how do you get Lordic stone? Okay, you can make Lordic stone. You don't need to do the transmutation thing. It is quite expensive though. I'd rather have the teleport thing, but I used it to make this. Yeah, the translocation matrix. So I might make another one of these, because I think you can just make Lordic stone with just normal stone, so it's worth it. Okay, it's stage 4, and the particle effects means it's done. So I can mine this. Yes. Now we just have to wait until night. That's okay, I've got a lot of Lordcraft to do. Luckily, I think only the blood orbs need these. I think the normal blank slates are just, never mind. They're imbued inscription tiles. Oh, okay. But it is cheap because we can get these infinitely, and 1 mana infused dust is just 2 redstone. There's only a little bit of Lordcraft crafting. For example, if you just make a stack of mana infused dust, which is only a couple minutes of crafting, you'll get 8 stacks of blank slates after you craft these. So if you look at it like that, it doesn't seem too bad. Okay, so we can make another one of these. I'm hoping I can just do this and then do that. I may have crashed. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's interesting. Okay, we're back. I'm not really sure what went wrong with that. I guess I'll find out later. But it is nighttime, which means we can craft this. There we go. We do need to pick this up for the quest. And we need to make adjustments to the multi-block to make this. Luckily, it's just additions to it rather than changing the entire shape. Technically you can have these, but I like to get rid of them, so it's just like the picture. There we go. By the way, this crystal isn't real. It's just sort of like a visual thing. It doesn't actually add to your starlight. Now we have the crafting table to make the crystal cluster. And to be honest, we can make all of this. So we should be able to make a ME controller very soon. We'll just have to do some pneumaticraft. But that's for another episode. Let's figure out what Lordcraft is doing. This should be able to translocate, but I'm not sure why it's not working. There we go. Now it's working. I'm not sure what went wrong, but I guess we'll do it manually. There we go. 8 Lordic stone. What was I even making this for? Ah yes, the blood orb. So I need a simple runestone, which is just 8 stone around a mana-infused shard, which we do have already. I made some spare by accident. Now we can upgrade this to Lordic. The runestone needs to be utility, so I think you just do that in your inventory. Yes. And now we craft it with a scorching crystal. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, now we have to actually generate some LP. And the way we're going to do that is with the sacrificial dagger, which needs solium and a black quartz sword. None of this is too bad. We can make solium with soul dust and prudentium. And soul dust is just this soulstone that's in the nether. The black quartz sword is easy. And we can cook some of this soulstone. There we go. And we just need 8 prudentium, which is relatively easy. And we should be able to make 2 solium dust. And we can just smelt this. There we go. Nice. It gave us a free divination sigil, but I don't remember what that does. So with this, you can see the current tier. And if you see in the top left, it's tier 1. So we need 2,000 blood. That shouldn't be too hard with all this health. I overdid it a bit. We have 7,000. I might as well just fill it up. And we should have pretty good regeneration. We can buy regeneration totems as well, which I think is a good idea. How about I do that now? I want regeneration 3. Regeneration totem. It is quite expensive. It's 2 stacks, but like what else are we going to use the RAK for? I don't really care about the swords. Okay, so we'll buy 1 and see how many we can have. I think it is 3. Yeah, we can have 3. Why does it need 63 player levels? But I will buy 2 more. Nice, we have regeneration 3. And we still have quite a lot of RAK left. Nice, we're full. Okay, so I'll put one of these in and make a weak blood orb. There we go. And now we should be able to make a imperfect ritual stone. For some reason I can't get the blood orb out. Why? There we go. I just swapped around the drives a bit. So we should be able to do this and that. And now right-clicking this, we'll set it to night. The timing couldn't be worse, because it literally just turned night. So that's very useful. We don't have to wait 10 minutes now, anytime we can't craft something. Okay, I have returned. I've been quite busy off camera. The first thing I did was move this path a little bit outwards, so that this path lines up with the center of the chunks. Because it was like 2 blocks off before, so I might as well move it a little bit. And I've also built all the collector crystal multiblocks, but I've not actually crafted the collector crystals yet. They're not too bad of a recipe, so I probably will do this off camera. We'll attune each crystal to a different star formation. And I've also set up this. This takes a bunch of rock crystals, melts them down into starlight. I think I needed to use conduits here because you only can input and output from the bottom. And I also crafted an entire stack of mana-infused dust. We're going to need these for all the runes, since the slates take these. So we should be able to make 8 stacks in total of these blank slates. So I think that'll last us a long time. Maybe not, I don't know. And I also purchased a saturation totem. Only 1. Because the regen was tearing through my saturation, so I had to eat a lot, so I just got 1 lot of that, and it seems to be helping. So we can get this. I'm not sure what this is really. If we put a book on here. There we go. Ah, okay. It tells you what you need to do for the next tier of Blood Altar. So we need 8 blank runes. I don't know if they need to be blank. I think I will keep these blank, because I'm not sure if you can upgrade them or not. You definitely can with all the others. Blank runes are steel, a blood orb, and 2 blank slates, which is 1-to-1 with this, and we can make a bunch of this now. So I'll do that. I've also been making a bunch of steel. We can make some more if we want to. We're just missing coal. This should get us a stack of blank runes, so yeah, we're going to have to make some more soon. We'll worry about that later. Okay, how many tiles can we make? I'm making stone right now. I just chucked a bunch of cobblestone in here, but I'm aiming for 8 stacks. Almost there. There we go. 8 stacks. And now we can make 8 stacks of these. There we go. I think I want to do a little bit of automation. So I want a limited item filter. Yeah, this thing. There we go. So if we place item conduits either side, and then 2 chests, we need to put a limited item filter in, so it only puts 1 in. Otherwise it'll put an entire stack, and then you can never craft that really. Unless you have like a million LP. So I'll put all the slates in, and then for the extract filter, we just choose a slate that we want. So right now we only want blank slates. And now if we want to put like 16 in here, because I think that's the number we need, this will start working. We will need to keep this topped up by stabbing ourselves. But that should be really easy now, since we have so much regeneration. Nice. Okay, we have a tier 2 now. I also adjusted the chest a bit. It looks a little bit nicer. For a tier 3, we're going to need 20 more runes, and then any block, and then glowstone. So that means 40 blank tiles. So I've got a lot of stabbing to do. This regeneration is insane. I still can't hold right click, but I like regenerate in like a couple seconds. I think we can get upgrades for this tier. The only ones worth getting are speed, which increases the speed of the craft, self-sacrifice, which gives more life essence per stab, and then capacity, which increases the size of this. The rest aren't really that important just yet. Nice, we have 40. That really only took a couple minutes. There we go. And we also need some glowstone. I think you can use sea lanterns as well, but I like glowstone better. And now we have a tier 3. I will fill in the gaps like this. It's a similar enough texture, so it's fine. Brilliant. So I think I want to swap out some of these for upgrades. So I think I'll make 4 speed, 4 self-sacrifice, and 4 capacity. The capacity one might be important, I don't really know. The tier 2 blood orb is made with a block of redstone. That's odd. That's easier than tier 1. There we go. Okay, the one after that needs 25,000 LP, so we need some capacity upgrades. I think before that I'll get speed and self-sacrifice. So speed runes are blank slates, stone, sugar, and blank runes. That was pretty simple. So now let's say we want 4 of these. We do need reinforced slates, which are blank slates back in for another 2,000, but it's only 1 per. But I think I might make 8 of these. So how fast does this go now? It does take a while before it gets started with the craft, but I think that's just blood magic. You can't really do anything about that. There we go, that's 8 blank slates. Now we can edit the extract to have reinforced slates. Now we can put these back in. There we go, all 8. Nice. So now we should get more for each stab. I'm not sure how much. I just made 8 because they're cheap. I like the look of these runes, they look really nice. So it was doing 200 millibuckets before. Now it's doing 400? Okay, I'm getting 360 per stab. So I guess they don't add that much actually. So I think I'll craft 8 capacity. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to get to 25,000. But these are just buckets, blank runes, and imbued slates. So we need to do the next tier of slates. So what we can do is edit the output to be imbued. And now we can just chuck in the inscription tiles, because these will actually keep on crafting after a delay to the next tier of tile. So this should work. There we go. Okay, while this is happening, how many runes do I need to upgrade to the next one? 28. That's not too many, but we do need these, but these aren't too bad to get. We need a sword, but I forgot what it's called. Yes, the bound blade, which we need to do a little bit of crafting with the Hellfire Forge, but it's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, okay, it's fine. There we go, all 8. Now, if I remember, this does take your buckets. Where's my Enderium cow gone? I saw him walking around earlier, but he's nowhere to be found. We just have these random ones over here, but none of these are him. They can't possibly walk into the void by themselves. I don't think so. So my only thought is he went in the Erebus portal. Okay, he is here. That's hilarious. Where have you gone? Oh. Okay, I think I am going to destroy this portal. We don't need it anymore. And he's back. Okay, so we can make 8 of these, I think. I've made a bunch of buckets. Yes. So I think this is like 2,000 more for each one. We're up to 26,000. So I'll make 56 of the blank slates. And we're also going to have to look into this bloodstone. So we need a Hellfire Forge. So we can make this thing and a Hellfire Forge. I'm not sure where to put this. I might just put it here, I guess. It doesn't really matter. The slates are done, by the way. So we might be able to make all of this. Yes, okay. We have about 2 stacks of steel left. Okay, so the only thing we're missing are these. So we need to make the bound blade. So we need to make some arcane ashes, which is just really easy stuff. But we do need tartaric gems or demonic whale, but the tartaric gems helpful. So redstone, gold, glass and lapis, and then demonic whale. I think this uses 1. Yes. We should probably make a couple of these because you need tartaric gems to upgrade tartaric gems. So I think 2 is a good idea. Nice. Okay, to fill up tartaric gems, you need a sentient sword. And it's crafted this way, so I'll make another tartaric gem. And now with a sword and a tartaric gem, some more demonic will, we can get the sentient sword. Now you can kill mobs to get raw will, but there's a nifty trick where you can hold it in your right hand and then have a different weapon in your left, and then killing things with the weapon in the left will give you raw will. So this way you don't use durability up and you don't need to kill things with a sword that does like 5 damage. So I'm just going to kill a bunch of things. You can see it's filling up. I'll just fill up both of them. There we go. Okay, to make the binding reagent to make the bound blade, we need a minimum of 400 will. The petty one only holds 64. So I think we might have to upgrade this to the next one or the one after, I don't know. So to upgrade this, we need one of our gems, diamond, block of redstone, and block of lapis. And we'll upgrade both of them. Nice. Now we have a lesser tartaric gem. Now I need to get a little bit of will to upgrade this one. There we go. I think this only stores around 256, I think, judging by their durability. So I will upgrade these again to common, which needs an imbued slate, diamond, and a block of gold. Okay, now we need to fill up one of these to 240. There's no point filling them both up because you lose the will when you upgrade. Okay, that was easy. There we go. Okay, I've filled up the common one. Now we can upgrade the other one to common 2. Now we have 2 of these. And now that we have common... Yeah, okay, we can do this. So, glowstone, redstone, gold nugget, and gunpowder. There we go. And we can also make some arcane ashes. Nice. So now to make the bound blade, we just need a diamond sword. So we can put this on the ground, binding reagent, diamond sword. There we go. And now we should be able to make this. Looks like we only need 1. So once again, this is one of those things you can cheese with the offhand. We can open the blade and then just shoot things. And there we go. Weak blood shards. I think this does stack with fortune as well. And we have fortune on our shuriken. So I'll get a couple. It does hurt you, by the way, but like, not very much. Okay, 12 is enough. And now with a block of dawnstone and searing crystal, we can make bloodstone tile. I'm not sure if it needs to be brick or not, but I'll make it into brick anyway. There we go, it's tier 4 now. Nice. So to upgrade this any more, what do we have to do? Oh, okay, this is the one with the active beacons in the corners. So we need 52 blank runes, so double that in tiles. So a stack and 40. That's not too bad. We can probably do that, but I'd like more speed runes and other stuff. So right now, I don't see the point in making more self-sacrifice. We're making enough blood for the altar. We don't need that faster. We just need speed runes, and I guess we might as well do capacity, or at least leave space for capacity runes. So I might make an additional 12 speed runes to go here and in the corners of each side. So that's 24 blank slates. So it's stabbing time once again. There are ways of automatically getting blood, but for now, just stabbing myself is fine. It's really no problem at all. There we go. That was easy. So we can make 12 of these. Yes, the speed runes are ridiculously cheap. Okay, now if I want a stack and 40 of tiles, how fast does it do this? Okay, it's pretty much instant. When the blood particles start, the craft actually starts. So yeah, really the bottleneck is the delay it has. But I don't know if you can do anything about that. And maybe the extraction. I could use extract speed upgrades, but they are quite expensive. Oh, it was so fast it accidentally crafted a reinforced slate before it could take it out. So we definitely need to have some extract speed upgrades. Okay, so I'll put 4 in. That should be good. It seems fine, maybe some more. I've never had that problem of it being too fast to extract, because it did it twice. Okay, we've got 8 in each of these, and it seems to be fine. It might be better to start doing them in bulk to avoid this delay. We made another one, what the hell? Stop it. Okay, it's done a stack and 40, and 3 extra reinforced. So I can't upgrade this into all the blank runes right away, because I don't have enough steel. So we're going to have to mine some coal, I guess? Or just sift some gravel, that might be better. Okay, so I'll sift through 2,761 gravel. The problem is you can't really choose what to sift through with a dank. It just does the first one it finds, so it's doing sand at the moment. I could just deposit all the sand in my ME system. There we go. Now it sifts the gravel. Okay, I've got enough coal to make 6 stacks of graphite, so that makes 6 stacks of steel. So while this is cooking, I'll do the rest. There we go, all done. We have now got a bunch of garbage, but I guess it isn't all garbage, it's mostly iron though. Okay, our steel is about halfway done. I should probably make even more for the next tier as well. We do now have lots of coal. Okay, we should be making a bunch of steel now. We might have enough to make all the runes. Yes, we do. Just about. We have around 10 more stacks coming, so that should be enough for the next tier. And we also need beacons. Oh, I forgot about beacons. We need nether stars. So I think I'll do woot before that. Okay. The only thing we're missing now are the beacons, but I'm not doing that today. I'm not sure how woot works, so... Also, where is even the woot quests? Oh, okay, they're here. So yeah, I might look into woot. That way I don't have to kill 4 more withers for this. I can just have like a farm. Because killing bosses in this mod pack increases the damage dealt to you, and there's no cap. So if you set up like a classic wither farm, you'll rack up like thousands of wither kills, and then everything will one-shot you. So I want to avoid that, but that's a job for another day. So I think that's about time to end. We did most of blood magic today. We didn't really need to do this, I just did it because it was a magic mod, and it's kind of fun. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.